Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, when you think about crime, man, and how they're going about crime with always asking for more police officers, more police officers, more police officers. And then they're promoting us as the criminals, even though the colonizers commit more crime than anybody in the country. How did that work? Well, when you think about crime itself, crime is based off of poverty. It's based off of lack of resources and economic growth and benefits and opportunity. That's the main stint of it. And yet still, no matter how many years go by, every year we ask for more and more police officers, right? But crime don't get better. Now, in some places it has, but it hasn't been due to the police department. It's just been due to people dealing with themselves, even in the sense of not having. Because at the end of the day, you still got to exist. And why keep playing the game of being preyed upon, knowing that the only reason why you in a position of doing anything illegal, especially our people when it comes to sales, is just based off of you not having any economic growth, being the last to get hired and first to get fired. Being under these circumstances, brothers and sisters in certain cities are just tired and like, hey man, it's just what it is. I'd rather be in the position I'm in than locked down somewhere, feeding them and giving them benefits off of me being locked up, with me out here still struggling, when I come back home. So I'd rather just struggle and not break no law and not be a part of their system when it comes to them trying to criminalize me and lock me up. So in that state, a lot of the brothers and sisters are just accepting the reality and the sense of what it is and dealing with it to the best of their ability. And in that, lowers crime. But when it comes to the real reality of crime, guys, it's resources. If they did a war on poverty, like they always like to do, war on stuff all the time, that ugly word, war. But if they actually went out and helped the people economically, resource-wise, then crime would definitely slowly vanish. Why? Because poverty is slowly vanished. Lack of having and struggling will slowly vanish. But see, they don't want to do that. That's why they haven't gave us reparations. They don't want to see society be better, but yet call themselves civilized. But they push such savagery on the people by keeping the people in such stink when it comes to survival, as they themselves, the wealthy and rich, are eating in some of the best foods, living on some of the best lands, having some of the best houses, clothes, you name it, everything. They get the best of. At the same time, their subjects, their citizens are in swallow. That is done on purpose. Why? Because if you keep the people in swallow, you can police them. You can keep them in a police state where now you can utilize them for work under slave wages, sort of say, in the sense of getting free labor from them. And at the same time, profit from them being locked up. Profit from them being demonized as the criminals, especially our people. Because we are the same people that built America with the many multiple talents that we are born with, even though they're trying to nullify those talents, at the same time trying to isolate, manipulate, and use the talents that we are gifted with from birth for themselves. At the same time, keeping us from benefiting from anything that we can produce. That's just the reality. This is why you don't hear nothing about our innovativeness or our prominent towns that they destroy, communities that they destroyed in towns. But yeah, when we look at crime, we got to start looking at it for what it is. It's lack of resources, lack of benefits, lack of opportunity. That's all it is. Lack of economic growth. And in that, they utilize it to be able to capitalize off our suffering and lock us all up. Hey, if you want a police state, keep pushing for us to not have resources. If you want to change the police out of your community, get those resources. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. For that is the question. You let me know. Peace. Reparations.